must build a treasure room to store gold. A new spell has been researched. A new room has been researched. A new spell has been researched. Has been researched. You need a bigger treasure room. Has been researched. A new spell has been researched. A new room has been researched. A new room has been researched. researched. You have tunneled into a new area. A new spell has been researched. Your library is too small. Your creatures need a bigger lair. A new spell has been researched. Your library is too small. Your creatures are under attack. It is payday. You need a bigger treasure. Your creatures are under attack. Food is scarce. Enlarge your hatchery. You need a bigger treasure room. creatures need a bigger lair. Food is scarce, enlarge your hatchery. Food is scarce, enlarge your hatchery. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Food is scarce, enlarge your hatchery. It is payday. Food is scarce, enlarge your hatchery. 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 Your creatures need a bigger lair. Food is scarce, enlarge your hatchery. Need a bigger training room. Food is scarce, enlarge your hatchery. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Food is scarce, enlarge your hatchery. Your creatures need a bigger lair. You need a bigger treasure room. It is payday. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your minions are winning a battle. A new spell has been researched. There is nothing left to research. Your creatures need a bigger lair. It is payday. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Reserves are running low. You cannot afford to train creatures. You do not have enough gold. Your creatures are under attack. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your gold reserves are running low. You do not have enough gold. You do not have enough gold. You cannot afford to train creatures. The gods are pleased with your sacrifice. 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 Creatures need a bigger lair. creatures need a bigger lair. It is payday. Your gold reserves are running low. You cannot afford to train creatures. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Creatures need a bigger lair. You cannot afford to train creatures. Your creatures need a bigger lair. It is payday. Your creatures need a bigger lair. 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 It is payday. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures need a bigger lair. It is payday. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures need a bigger lair. It is payday. Creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures need a bigger lair. It is payday. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Need a bigger lair. You need a bigger treasure. It is payday. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures need a bigger lair. You need a bigger treasure room. a bigger treasure room. Your creatures need a bigger lair. It is payday. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures need a bigger lair. You need a bigger treasure room. It is payday. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures need a bigger lair. It is payday. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your gold reserves are running low. Your creatures need a bigger lair. It is payday. Your gold reserves are running low. You cannot afford to train creatures. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures are upset because they are hungry. Your creatures are upset because they are hungry. Hungry creatures cannot get to a hatchery. It is payday. Your gold reserves are running low. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures are upset because they are hungry. Your creatures are upset because they are hungry. Hungry creatures cannot get to a hatchery. Your creatures need a bigger lair. It is payday. Your creatures are upset because they are hungry. Hungry creatures cannot get to a hatchery. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures are upset because they are hungry. Hungry creatures cannot get to a hatchery. Your minions are loyal. You cannot pay them. You have to move to the area. The enemy has broken through your walls. The enemy has broken through your walls. Your creatures need a bigger creatures are under attack. Your creatures are angry. They have nowhere to live. Your creatures have been blessed with experience. Your creatures are angry. They have nowhere to live. A vampire has risen in your graveyard. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures are hungry. They have nowhere to live. Your creatures are fighting amongst themselves. Falling in battle. Your creatures are fighting amongst themselves. You have conquered this realm. Your creatures are falling in battle. Your creatures need a bigger lair. Your creatures are fighting amongst themselves. New creatures have joined your dungeon. Your creatures are fighting amongst themselves. You have claimed an enemy room. Your creatures are falling in battle. New creatures have joined your dungeon. You have claimed an enemy room. It is payday. Hungry creatures cannot get to a hatchery. Some of your minions are unable to reach their lairs. A vampire has risen in your graveyard. Hungry creatures cannot get to a hatchery. Your creatures need a bigger lair.